Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. It's warm out, but it's still a pretty nice day. And this seemed like an appropriate item to review on such a lovely summer day. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Sumo Psycho shirt, which I've worn in plenty of reviews. I got this shirt at the end of 2023. Sumo Psycho is a band out of Canada. Originally, I guess, started out as kind of a pop thing. The lead singer, she was like a bona fide pop star in Canada. And then I guess she at some point decided to kind of transition to sort of hard rock kind of metal type stuff. And Sumo Psycho was born, and they're actually super badass. They went on tour with a band that I like called Nonpoint, and I'd never heard of them before. But immediately they impressed me. The presence with their live show is fantastic. The energy they put into it, the way the crowd responded, it was wonderful. So much so I actually got some videos of said performance. They're on this channel as well, in case you maybe want to check that out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music is concerned, because I think they're a really great band, and genuinely believe that they should, be much more well-known, have much more exposure. But anyway, what am I trying for you today? What are we doing here, folks? Why does it feel appropriate for such a nice summer day? Well, folks, turns out that Kit Kat has a new summer-themed flavor that just came out, and it happens to be, boom! It's Kit Kat pink lemonade flavor. Ooh. Let's get a thing for the thing. Can we get a thing for the thing? Ha 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 ha! And yeah, man, I'd heard about this. The announcement had been made maybe a week or so ago, something like that, the time I'm doing this. And I started kind of keeping my eyes out, seeing if I could find it. And wasn't having a lot of luck, but today I went out, I had to do a little bit of shopping, and popped on out to the Walmart, and sure enough, it was there finally. So, I figured, what the fuck. And like I said, it's pink lemonade, and the nice day out, so. But, let's go ahead, let's open it up, and see if it's, worthy of that distinction, or if it falls flat, or what have you. Let's, come here. Ooh, well, it's very pink. And a little bit yellow, so okay. Let's get a thing for the thing. Ooh. I think this one is just extra squishy. Because I'm guessing it uses white chocolate, or marzipan, or whatever you want to call it. So it looks like that. You can see it's very pink, but then on the back it does have some yellow too. So let's yeah, it's definitely squishier. Okay, that's fine. Just yeah, it is warm, but it's not that warm. So these are definitely just squishier than the normal ones. Let's give it a go though. Okay. It's good. I like it. But I have some points of contention with it. First and foremost, I really wish that it had a punchier flavor to it. Because, yeah, does it have a pink lemonade flavor? It does, for sure. There's sort of a very mellow kind of citrusy flavor. And I've reviewed lemon Twix before. So it's basically that. But then it just has kind of a very light sort of top coating of another fruity flavor. So it's got a fruitiness, and it's got kind of a citrusy kind of aspect to it. The fruitiness is probably the most present flavor of the two, because you kind of get an undercurrent of the lemon flavor. And it's a little bit unfortunate, because I honestly think that's the better flavor between the two. It's also a very sweet Kit Kat, like, very sweet. And I think that's part of why I'm not enjoying it as much as I was hoping. I was hoping that, pink lemonade tends to be sweet, but you still want to have that bite, to create those contrasting flavors between the sweetness and the tanginess. There's really not much of that here. It's mostly just sweet. You do get a little bit of tanginess from the lemon, but it's not as much as I would like to really sort of counteract the rest of the sweetness. Yeah, I don't feel like the lemon flavor really lasts long enough. And when you get a nice hit of it, of all the flavors working together at their optimum, it's really nice. And I'm really down with it. But the problem is that lemon fades out too quickly, and what ends up being left is just this very sweet, again, like marzipan or white chocolate, whatever, with just kind of a mild fruity flavor. Yeah. I'm kind of disappointed in this one. Like, it's good, but I think it could have been better, and I think realistically it should have been better. I don't think this is one that, given some of the flavors that Twix has put out over the years, or not Twix, I'm sorry, Kit Kat. God damn it. Given some of the flavors that Kit Kat has put out over the years, some of the combinations they've been able to pull off, I think this one should have been an easy win. But, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe they aired a bit too far on the side of caution. Maybe they didn't want to go too far with it. I don't know. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get him again? Would I recommend him? No, and kinda. Like, I don't dislike them, but I would definitely consider them a weaker Twix. Or, I'm sorry, God, why? I would definitely consider them a weaker Kit Kat flavor, just because, again, although the flavor is somewhat reflective of what it's supposed to be, kudos there, it loses the soul of what makes a pink lemonade so nice. And again, you want it to be sweet, but you also want it to have contrast. That's part of what gives it, that nice refreshing aspect to it. With this, it's just sweet on sweet, with just sort of very minimal, kind of lemony flavor. And I think if they'd amped up the lemony flavor a little bit, or maybe dialed back, the sweetness just a little bit, I think there is a way to make this happen. I'm not a Kit Kat scientist, to be fair, but I think that this could have been done in a way where it would have, at least for me personally, would have been a more enticing and rewarding experience. But if I'm recommending it, I'm still going to kind of recommend it. Especially with it being a limited edition flavor, I always tend to be a bit more forgiving because, it's only going to be around for so long. I'd say give it a shot. Maybe it'll be a better experience for you. Maybe it'll kind of be more representative of what you personally like about pink lemonade. Or maybe you'll just like it more so overall anyway, I think for me, well, I don't dislike it. I think, again, I like it overall. It just, again, it's just too sweet. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't hit the way I personally want it to hit, but that may very well be different for other people. So, anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of the year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly Kit Kat, not Twix-tastic rest of your life. Unless you want Twix, because Twix are really good too, to be fair. Both are fantastic. Here's what they need to do. Here's your $1 billion idea. Okay? Again, if you use this, just saying, just like a couple $100,000. That's all I'm saying. I don't need $1 billion, just a couple $100,000. Let me pay off some shit. They need to go over there and develop the technology to fuse the Twix and the Kit Kat, so that when you go over there and you open it up, you got one Twix and one Kit Kat. I'm telling you, just make it happen. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But What do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, I genuinely like your opinion on this one. If you happen to go over there and try it out, please, by all means, comment to the effect, let me know your takeaway on it. Was it good? Was it bad? You know, were you kind of here or there on it with me? And beyond that, you know, what's your personal, enjoyment level when it comes to pink lemonade? I like pink lemonade. I'm more of a traditional lemonade person, but, I'll get down with some pink lemonade on a good day. So, anyway, whatever your opinions may be, please feel free to post them, all that good stuff. Bye.